this woman is like a superhero in a pantsuit. Like, she's just got an incredible diversity of what she's doing during the course of a day and the course of a posting.
Hi, Debora.
Hi, Jana. It's great to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you so much for your time. A pleasure to talk to you.
Too.
I love all your past work, like Homeland, yes, False and Verdun, and now I love the Diplomat.
Oh,
it's
great.
amazing. Yeah, it's really, really, really clever. It's funny. I love it.
Thank you.
Let's start from the beginning. What was like the inspiration to create this character, like especially Kate?
Yeah. So when I was working on Homeland, we met a lot of ambassadors that came in part of our research process. We interviewed a number of ambassadors, and the first one that came in, I just listened to her stories and I thought, this woman is like a superhero in a pantsuit. Like, she's just got an incredible diversity of what she's doing during the course of a day and the course of a posting. And it's both dangerous and silly and important and frustrating. And it just felt like a story that hadn't been told and things that I hadn't heard of. I think there are so many people out, ambassadors, other diplomats, out in the world doing work that nobody ever hears about. And if they're doing it right, you don't ever hear about it.
Yeah, that's correct. Sometimes we're surprised, or we didn't even know what they're doing, and suddenly we're like, oh my God, they did that. It's amazing. And why Keri Russell was the perfect fit? I know that she worked on the production as well, but how was she was the perfect fit to play Kate?
She has an incredible ability to play intense drama and power and emotional nuance, as we all saw beautifully in The Americans. And she also has she's a dancer. She has incredible alacrity and vocabulary in physical comedy, which is like, I feel like we've all seen her be graceful, but the kind of vulnerability and humanity that she can bring physically into a character is just an unbelievable luxury to have in a performer. And the character's like that. The character's smart and confident sometimes and powerful, but also deeply insecure. And I wanted to kind of create a portrait of somebody whose humanity is always sort of oozing out at the edges. And she is able to kind of spin both of those plates at the same time.
Yeah, I love her chemistry with Rufus.
Yes.
And their relationship that they create. It's kind of a relatable, because she trusts him and then she doesn't trust him. How did you balance that, like on the writing process? Like, it's kind of it's amazing what you guys did, and both are great actors. But how did you balance that on the scripts?
My experience of relationships is that they go like that. You're deeply in love, and then you can't stand each other, and you never want to see each other again, and then you can't get through a hamburger without the other person, and then you are attempting to get away from that. Like that, it feels realistic to me to have very mixed feelings all the time, and for that to be a kind of a normal relationship. It's what I've experienced in my marriage, and it's what I've seen in a lot of relationships around me. And these two characters, I think, feel like things are always at a crisis point, but maybe they are and maybe they're not. I think with marriage, it's hard to tell if you're at the end or if you're just sort of on Tuesday at 4:00 and everybody's blood sugar is low. The intensity can be just as high in both of those situations.
Yes, and like creating the show, running the show, doing everything, what was your biggest challenge this time around?
I think just keeping all of the plates spinning at the same time. And you're in a marathon, but it's easy to treat it like a sprint. So you've been sprinting for a while, and then you realize you're nowhere near the finish line, and you've just got to kind of find a way to stop treating it like a crisis, stop treating it like something crazy and unusual is going on. This is just what production looks like. So it was also important for me to realize that I've always wanted to do this, and now it's happening. So I don't want to miss it, you know? I don't want to get so overwhelmed by the amount of work or the things that are going right or going wrong that I'm missing the fact that I'm getting to do something that's fun and delightful and rare.
Yeah, that is a kind of a cliff. I know it's a cliffhanger for season 2. Are we gonna have a season 2? Season 1 is not out yet, but I just want to see the rest of the story. You know what I mean? Are we gonna have?
I ask the same question all the time. Are we? Yeah, I don't know.
We should.
It would be lovely. It would be great. We had a good time. We would be willing to do it again.
Yeah, we should. Also, another relationship that we have is Adra and Stuart.
Yes.
I love that dynamic, both of them. Ali and Ato, I think they are amazing. They are perfect. Why did you pick them? Like, why they are perfect actors to play those roles?
Ato I had worked with before on a show called Vinyl and was just a huge fan of his work. And I also felt like he was one of those people that could play drama and could play comedy and hadn't necessarily always played them at the same time. And I knew that that was something that he would be able to do. So it was really exciting to bring him in to play that role. And also there's something delightful about, like, you know, he's tall and strong and playing this character that's a little bit insecure all the time and kind of nerdy and geeky. So I think that combination is really great. Ali is also an incredible actor she portrays a character with such intelligence and nuance and also real incredible vulnerability. And she can see the comedy in a moment of real intensity, and the two of them together are just, they get along great, they enjoy working together, they enjoy each other's company. And I really loved the idea of having Kate and Hal in this place in their relationship where they had fallen in love at work, and then 10, 15 years later things are looking different. And then to be able to also have Adra and Stuart experiencing the same dynamic, but much earlier in the evolution of the process.
That's amazing. And also, I want to congratulate you on this partnership with Netflix. And I hope you can bring more amazing stuff for us. Debora, I want to thank you so much for your time. A pleasure to meet you.
It was great to meet you.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. If you like this video, don't forget to comment, to like, and subscribe to our channel right here.